Just say, what are you?
Eh?
What are you, did you say?
I'm doing astrophysics.
Right, astrophysics. And you believe in the ball earth?
I do indeed.
Uh-huh. And there's nobody, is there a class of you?
Yeah, there's a class of us.
And has anybody ever brought it up or mentioned it?
No.
The intelligent person will say, let's go back to basics and have a look at this flat earth business.
The thing is, it could only be in a place like in and around Inverness. You know, a bit like the English generally, just a bunch of foot soldiers. That something like this could actually, you know, be supported.
Is it? This proves because you haven't looked on the internet that this is all around the world.
Yeah, possibly.
Put in flat earth on YouTube, you get 10 million. 10 million very good.
You know,
put in
I want to say about Christianity, the opium of the masses. You know.
Well, so, it used to be, although in the Bible it says, you know, it says the earth is circle. And there's a pyramid in it.
Where's that?
I don't know which thing, but I was talking to the Jehovah's Witnesses in New York today. The earth, in the Bible, the earth is a circle, they said. It doesn't say it's flat or anything. It says it's a pyramid.
I didn't know there was that in the Bible. I knew that there were a lot of things in the Bible.
Yeah.
You know,
kill your
about how the yellow people were ruled. Do you reckon they're the Chinese, or do you think they're Martians? My own hope is that they're Martians.
No, the Chinese. My nieces are Chinese. My two nieces were adopted from China.
Right. Well, most of my friends adopted some kids from China, and I'm about to go and work there. But the question stands: do you think that it's Martians or the Chinese? When it says in the Bible the yellow people will rule.
There's no Martians. There's nothing in space. You believe in satellites.
What do you mean, do I believe in them?
You believe there are satellites.
Do they exist? Yeah. And I think that it's about high time we cleaned up, because there's such debris up there, it's shocking.
Well, tell me how the ISS, the International Space Station, manages to negotiate at 70,000 miles an hour between all that debris, when a fleck of paint would just ruin the ISS.
But it's at a different height.
They're all at different heights, and they're all falling. They're allegedly falling.
Yeah,
Satellite falls.
The Australians and the Swiss are doing something. This guy was on TV, and a very simple idea that somebody in the British University had. Very, very simple idea for just catching them basically to take them
With a big net.
No, it wasn't a net, it was a transfer, but...
Yeah. Well, that got his name in the papers for a day.
But it's, I mean, it's so typical of mankind though. They just go somewhere new and they just wreck it.
There's no satellite flags to get that.
Do you know who the two cannibalistic peoples on planet Earth are?
The two what?
Cannibalistic peoples.
The Maoris had it though.
The Germans, a tribe within Germania, and the Irish.
Well, what's wrong with that when you're hungry? I'm a vegetarian, vegan practically. You know,
do you think that's why they did it?
Yeah. Although they say that humans are quite tasty, like ham or something, I don't know. But,
what did you do when you were in the Merchant Navy?
I was a seaman, able seaman. And then I had 3 yachts, luxury yachts. Sold my last one last year, it was an 18-foot bill scale. But 2009 I was up the West Coast for 6 months, up and down the West Coast.
I have to go on the boat. I haven't been up the West Coast for ages. I must go on the boat, because I was appalled 35 years ago because I thought the food was bloody awful. Let's see if it's improved at all.
Oh, it's all food for the tourists, you know. £10 for a fish and chips and so on.
That's not bad.
Yeah, well, for the pension, it's not very
That's,
good. I mean, look up there. Do you see any satellites? No. You can barely see a plane. People are saying, oh,
yeah,
I
but
saw
they're much
that.
higher up.
Hmm?
They're much higher up.
No, they're about in the ISS. People are saying, oh, I saw the ISS. It's like the size of a bus, that's say. And you couldn't see a bus that's 250 miles away. You wouldn't even see a speck of bus, but they're saying, oh, I can see it. And the moon, you know the moon, there's a crater on it called...
You know the moon was part of Earth.
well, they say that, yeah, that's possible. Yeah. On the moon there's... Oh yeah, thanks. My diabetes will probably kill me. Thanks. And
Have the back.
I had a big strawberry cream from the corner cafe, which I like. You know, me, I'm always in there. Come along for breakfast. But if you look at the moon, there's a crater, and it's 58 miles across, which you can see with the naked eye. Now you can't see any 58 miles across at any distance. Never mind how far away is the moon, but the millions.
Oh, I see the shadow. I see the shadow.
No, this is right there. Look at that, 58 miles across crater. And then I'm reading there, somebody said, well, how are craters made? Why is it? That's not covered with craters.
But it is.
Where?
Just outside of Mumbai. Australia's got masses of them, so is South America.
Yeah, but the moon gets hit every 5 minutes.
What?
The moon's supposed to get hit every 5 minutes. And
maybe we are, but nobody's going to talk about it. In the middle, you know, what happens in the middle of nowhere and nobody sees it.
yeah, if they clap their hands in the trees, blah blah. And what about the guys going to the moon? Were you born now?
I think that was just, what year was it?
64 or 66 or something.
Yeah, I think so. It was just an infant.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So do you believe we went to the moon? Several times.
Actually, I'm not 100% convinced about that one.
Well, in 1995 I got my first computer, which was early days, and on the internet with a modem. And I was a photographer then, a wedding photographer. And then everybody was researching the moon. That was a big conspiracy theory. And I looked at the photos and looked at the shadows and looked at this and that and said, we didn't go to the moon. So that was a big one for me. And then 9/11 happened. I researched that. And I researched Auschwitz. I met 2 Auschwitz survivors. And I researched Auschwitz. And do you believe it was gas? People were gassed there.
Yeah.
And that's what we've been told.
What do you not believe that happened?
I was told by Zoe Polanski-Palmer in 2002 when I was at university. She was in Auschwitz. She was a Christian Russian. So there's no homicidal gas chamber.
What Polanski was Polish, not Russian.
Oh, she was Russian. Zoe Polanski-Palmer, you can see there's a book. She gave me a copy of it was Yalta Victim. And she was actually been sent back to Russia by the British. So actually she's an accident and she cut herself and she didn't go. All the Russians that got sent back get killed. And they were being sent back because the British POWs in Russia were exchanged for the Russian POWs in Germany. So she escaped, but all her chums were killed. and she wrote that book. And then a book after Dodds, many British prisoner of wars were in Auschwitz, 400 or 600. And after Dodds wrote, I can't remember the name of the book, after Dodds.
What did you read when you wrote your book?
Information Management Database Systems Analysis, Scottish Law. I wish it was Scottish Law. But anyway, so after Dodds, he wrote the whole book. He was in Auschwitz. It's 400 or 600 but never saw any gassing around, never mentioned it at all.
That's interesting. Maybe he was there at a time they weren't doing that
No,
though.
there was no. He was there, and
what was his name?
after Dodds said now that in his book, which I just can't remember the name of, after Dodds, POW.
So what would be at the back of it? Why would they say that that happened if it didn't?
Well, they said that the First World War, it used the same figure, and coming up to the war, and the Germans were being babies and all the rest of it. It's all propaganda, and it happened in the First World War, and they were getting gas. The gas chambers were there all right, the proof, the scientific proof, they were there, the Prussian blue on the walls.
Right.
Why they were there, they were to gas all the clothes, because the people would die in the typhus.
Oh, yeah.
And
Sounds feasible,
yeah,
yeah.
so they were dying of typhus. But
I worked for a Jewish woman in Italy, and she said that her family had died there.
they probably did, typhus. I mean, there was millions died, yeah, from typhus. And the fact that Germany was getting bombed at the end of the war, right? Germany was getting bombed down, the railways, food production.
Well, it was that Churchill didn't speak to the RAF bosses for like 3 weeks or 3 months because they bombed 70% of the world's rococo architecture in one night in Dresden.
Right, so they were bombing all the food production and the railways and all that. Now, who are you going to give food to first? Are you going to give it to your German people and the children? Or are you going to give it to, these poor POWs, we'll give them the food and the medicine? No, we'll forget them, they're all dying. So that's another big hole. Now, I spent 6 months in Israel.
Well, apparently they're Jewish. They breed well anyway, but they, like the Irish, they breed too much. But they apparently got their numbers up to what they were prior to that.
There wasn't 6 million Jews in Germany or in Europe before the war. I spent 6 months, because of guilt. My mother took the first, I told you that was the second Holocaust survivor I met. First one I went to Germany when I was 9-year-old, my mother took me to see a rich boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
A Jewish Polish guy who was in Munich.
I should be giving you this one here for time.
Yeah, that's true. And so he lived in Munich with his wife and daughter who I fell in love with. And mother, so he didn't speak, and he would see the number on her arm. She didn't speak. She was the first Holocaust survivor when I was 9-year-old. And I went to Israel and went to Kibbutz. And there was 2 months of Kibbutz, and went into the Haganah Museum and saw where they were fighting the British who had got them Israel, and then they were killing and hanging British soldiers. And so, I mean, they hate Muslims, shouldn't hate Arabs, but just gas them all, maybe that would solve the problem. Well, they want to kill us all. Well, I love them.
I know, it was quite interesting for me when I did read it, how they used to, in crusade times, burn the feet of Christians. And there's that bit in the Bible that says you must go out. It's about the infidels, and They're by really cool as well.
But now the council's inviting them in, giving them warm cosy houses and big pensions.
Well, I think they get them if they've got kids and then priorities. Scotland's like that. I mean, I mean, Scotland doesn't exist. You know, MacAlpin killed all the true princes, and then there was Flodden that got rid of the rest of them. You know, and ever since then, it's just been a mishmash of everything.
As for that Scottish Nationalist Party, I'm always in their office in Dingwall. Marie Todd, she's a pharmacist for 20 years. She doesn't know anything about children. She's got 2 children. She was a pharmacist for 20 years. Now she's the Minister for Children in the Scottish Government. My sister's got 2 children in town. And she worked in Great Ormond Street for 40 years. So she knows about children. Marie Todd doesn't know nothing. And I've said that she didn't like it. She met the office when I was taking photos of this.
Listen, my father was a political right? And my ex-fiance was as well. But the Scottish politicians throughout their history have been woefully ill-educated. I've never seen anywhere where they say what the educatedness in Scotland. There's about 3 of them in the Parliament that I consider to have a good education.
Nicola Sturgeon, she was this close to me. I was helping anyone else. She was at a meeting in the street, you know, and I should have killed her then.
That's good.
But I mean, and what do you...
I actually think Scotland could be on its own, but I don't think I
Of course it could.
I don't want the SNP done yet.
No, absolutely. I mean, they're just, the SNP are just communists. Started out as a Nazi party.
Really?
The original SNP guy, I forgot his name, it's on my website, went to Germany with some boys, you know, and they're going, oh, great, the Nazis. I mean, the Nazis were really quite go ahead. So at the beginning, look at that elegant girl. That's how
She's elegant, but she stoops. So throw her chest out. I was going to say it's funny with the SNP because sometimes they act like Tories, but you don't actually know which side of the fence they are. They're just an SNP. And what the hell have they done in 8 years, really? You know, I wasn't here. I was away because I work all over. But I'm not a communist, but I'm very much on the socialist side, but it works in Scandinavia very well. I've spent half my life in Scandinavia, and it works very well there. It just doesn't seem to work very well here.
I did work in Russia or something.
Yeah, the Russians, which is odd, because a lot of the Russians were just Scandinavians that went east.
I was a communist when I was 16, and the communist when I went to compute.
Oh yeah.
And I went when they said, where are you from? I said, Scotland. And there's nowhere about it. I said, Glasgow, have you heard of it? She said, I'm from Glasgow. I was all Glasgow folk that started this communism.
It was really funny, yeah.
And after that, so I was a communist then, and it worked. And there was a girl there, Canadian, I always remember. We never talked about politics, we just believed it. So is this a communist kibbutz? And we said, yes, didn't you know? She goes, no, my father's a general in the Canadian Army. He'll kill me. She didn't know. She said, oh dear, what am I going to do? But it worked here, you know, when you got your food and clothes.
Yeah. Okay, it was like, you know, the 1950s, 60s in Russia, they had a wonderful education system. They used to pick people that couldn't be put in other ones, so you got levels of excellence. Whereas we were always down to the centre level. And nowadays, I think the education seems to be a piss poor because I've never ceased to be astonished at how youth don't know a bloody thing. Really. But Scotland's always been more vocational, you know, it's a wee country of 5 million, it's always very vocational. And that's why in many ways, you know, England has more autonomy, but I never really spent much time in England. I was in Finland for years, and I was in Norway, and I was in Mexico, and I was in Japan, and I was in different places. Just doing a job, though, that was in itself occasionally. You know. But the world has changed, and it's very different. I mean, I'm about to go to Manchuria for a job, and China's not doing well. I was actually watching a film the other day about how those Chinese companies have gone all floated in the American stock market, and they were all misrepresenting their worth, you know. And there's no checks done in America whatsoever. You know, this deregulation that's happened. There's so many things. It's just you know, capitalist exploiting.
Years before, and then pictures a couple of years ago.
Different.
Massive.
Yeah, you know who's building most of that stuff? It's the Germans. This theory, you know, that you know, the Germans lost the war. It's rubbish because they've taken over everything else, but in a different way.
Oh yeah.
What? Well, you see, I think she's clarted in makeup with an orange face, but underneath is a body lassie, yeah.
This is a photographer.
Hey, so if you're transgender, do you have the best of both worlds?
Well, I'm not transgender, I'm more bisexual.
Alright. Yeah.
I do have the best of both worlds, but I don't have enough room, you know.
I got this guy that I fancy. He's the first man I've ever fancied in my life, gorgeous. But fuck is in trouble. And he was asking me on the internet the other day if I wanted to have a threesome with some woman he's met in America. I thought, fuck's sake, you know.
I did threesome last year, my first time with my mate, he's straight, and he's on Club Swingers, and he's always getting women, always. And he comes up here to go to the motorbike, anyway. So we goes up to Inverness, and this, you know, she's wanted a threesome. And I hadn't been with a woman for 5 years, 4 years. And then he's gone ahead, and I just went, and I did something I've never done. And she loved it. He's sitting cuddling me when we were having coffee break. He said, what age are you? I told her, and she's like, oh. And I've seen her once in Inverness. She was outside the Royal Bank, and she came out, and then she hugged this guy and gave him a big kiss, but behind his back she was waving to me.
Alright. Oh, that's really funny. But here, Inverness is statistically the most unfaithful place in Britain.
Well, most of our guys, which is mostly just guys, well, I think it's 100% guys, and they're all married.
The guys?
Some of them say, I can't get away often because of the wife.
That's awful.
Another one, they're taking a selfie in the mirror with the phone, right? And you see their wedding ring. It might be opposite, you know, but yeah.
I think that's awful.
Oh, when you've been with a woman for 6 years and a few beers, you know, the women don't want fun.
No, I wouldn't say that.
No, a lot of women don't.
Well, maybe you're right. How would I know? Maybe you're right.
I was married for 6 years and the friend was terrible. I come up here to stay with a woman in Conan Bridge. I was with her for years now. Suddenly I jumped. I will go back tomorrow.
Well, I told this guy, I've been waiting around for 2 years, and I thought, nah, it's enough. I just said, nah. I said, don't contact me again. The thing is, I mean, first time in my life, age of 52, you know, just intense, complete and utter desire for somebody, you know. Just physically fucking gorgeous, but difficult.
I find that a lot to do, and you smell them, you know, because a lot to do with
Pheromones and things, yeah.
I mean, I met Anne up at the train station. I got off the Dundee train. I was at the university in Dundee.
Well, I might be transferring there, but not this year because I'm going to go back to work and earn some money. But nothing. I came here for the second time in 20 years to get married to Scotsman. First time the guy lied about his vasectomy, and I could blame myself a bit because I thought, well, you know, I didn't really want him. I just wanted the kid. But this time I wanted both, and the guy was suffering post-traumatic stress. He was a mountain rescuer, and they lived up nice and bothy, and he wouldn't move, you know. And I just had a bit of a meltdown, and that was it. But he's just very, you know, he's the kind of person that'll spend all day spouting his politics on Facebook, you know, rather than interacting with. No, he did. He's moved now, but there's a flat that looked like a bothy. And they're so fucking crooked here as well. He never even got his deposit back. I don't, you know, honestly, I've lived in Glasgow and I lived in it. Usually when I've been in Scotland, I've been in Edinburgh. And I've never heard so much fucking verbal diarrhea out the mouths of folk than you get round here.
God, yeah.
Yeah, you agree?
Yeah. You know, I was brought up in Glasgow, went to see...
where were you brought up in Glasgow?
In Bishopbridge, Auckland.
Oh, that's out of it, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, not me.
Yeah. I think, is that on the way to Lindsay?
Yes.
Right, Manson, Lindsay, I know where it is.
My stepmother's still in Bishopbridge.
Yeah.
And we used to go to Kirkintilloch swimming baths.
Oh, yeah.
And then, see, my mother was in Fife, so I was in Fife for 20 years, and then I went to Cooper, then I went to Beauly and Dundee, and then
Would you like to go as a seaman if you were a graduate? You not want to be an officer?
No, I mean that was before I did